So we are headed to Carolina Motorsports Park for another track weekend. We got Kylie in the back and the puppy dogs. We got Laura sitting over here. She's tracking her bike as well. It is a beautiful rainy thunderstorm lightning day. I don't know if you can tell it through there. Soaking wet from getting the bikes loaded and everything like that. We just stopped at Spink's to get a little bit of snacks and chicken, and we are going to hit the road. Hopefully the weather clears out a little bit. It should be dark when we get there, and we'll get everything set up. But we'll try to get a little bit more videos this time, and we're not filming them on the phone, so it should turn out a little better, but we'll see. Anything you need to say?
Nope.
We're gonna have fun.
Long day.
It has been a long day. Both of us worked today, and we're hitting the road a little late, but better late than never. It's gonna be fun regardless.
Yes.
You got anything to say, Kylie?
No.
We'll cut in a little bit. Well, we made it to Carolina Motorsports Park through 2 hours worth of driving in the rain and a whole bunch of fun, but we finally made it. It is 10 o'clock at night. We're gonna go up here to the little guard check thing and get our bracelets, and then get the tent set up, the canopy and everything like that. But we'll get everything set up and we will come back to say goodnight. Alright, so we got the bike set up underneath here. We've got our redneck trailer, horse trailer slash bike hauler, set up ready to go to bed tonight. We got the dogs taken care of. Laura's been doing a good job of getting everything put together. But as you can hear on the, let me see it in the light there, it's starting to rain. All that rain we drove through on the way here. It's finally getting here, and we're going to try to get everything closed up, get in the bed. Tech comes early. I think we got to be at Tech between 7 and 8, which, as you can tell, the bikes don't have numbers on them. Laura's mirrors are still on, license plate, everything. So we got to get up early, probably about 6:30, get the bikes ready, and then we're going to go to Tech and then go to riders meeting. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, so we got up at 6:30 in the morning. It's a little wet out here, as you can tell. Laura is putting numbers on the bike. We took the mirrors off, license plate and everything like that. Gonna tape up all the lights. We were a little unprepared this session, so we got to do it last minute. We didn't plan on coming to CMP this early. We were going to go in September, but then that does look pretty. Good job, baby. You got reflective rainbow numbers on her bike. Pretty happy about them. She had them made. But they had you get a free day. So if we're coming for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and only paid for 2 days. So between me and Laura, that was like $500 saved. So we got about 10 minutes before Tech. We're going to throw numbers on the bike, make sure all her stuff is taped up, and we're going to go send it to Tech. We'll be back and we're going to fix breakfast because I'm hungry. So you just got through Tech.
Yay! Made it.
Got her new D sticker, her fancy reflective 18s all over it. We're ready to go. I think next is riders meeting at 8:15.
Yeah.
So we got time. We got almost an hour. Let's fix breakfast, get something to eat.
Yeah, let's eat.
You hungry, Kylie?
I'm probably just gonna eat my yogurt.
Oh, well, I'm gonna eat because I'm a fatty. So we just got done with our first session. I did C, she did D, and as you can tell by her bike being wet, it started to rain pretty good in the middle of your session.
Yes.
What'd you think of your first time at CMP?
I liked it. It was good. I didn't have
Tape's
a
coming
problem.
off?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll throw some more tape on there. That ain't gonna stay.
Yeah.
But you didn't, what were you saying?
I liked it. It's good.
Good.
Didn't have any issues.
Some parts were a little damp between 12 to 14 over here. Oh, you probably got more because it rained in the middle of yours. From 12 to 14 for us.
It was wet when we went on.
It was a little slick. Yeah, there is one right over here. There's a puddle.
Yeah.
I was trying to avoid all that. It was going probably a little too quick. I started slipping a little bit, so learned my lesson. Didn't go down, but had fun, learned a lot. So now we're gonna go and wait for the weather and the next session. So we are 3 sessions deep, and it is raining. I sat out this session because I'll post a video spinning and sliding a little bit in the damp after it had not rained for an hour. So I said, I'm gonna do something stupid. So I sat this one out. Laura's got one more before lunch. How was your other sessions? What do you think of CMP?
I love CMP. I like it more than I do
really?
Road Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it more.
You like it more than, why is that?
I don't know. like I'm going faster. I just think I like the way it's set up.
Oh, okay. I mean, everybody's got their.
It's got a diverse group of turns.
It's a very technical track.
Yeah.
It's really heavy and hard on the brakes too.
It is. Yes.
Yeah, a lot more than Road Atlanta.
A lot. I'm using the heck out of my front brakes a lot more.
Huh?
I'm doing a lot more off of the motorcycle. One of the coaches said I did really good. Just said that I needed to give it some more gas in the kink.
The kink is somewhat sketch, depending on what speed you take it at.
I think I get nervous because all the other instructors, as we went through it, I haven't really seen anybody push hard through it. That's why I was like, maybe I'm good where I'm at. Maybe I shouldn't be pushing. I feel like I can, but I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
You can always err on the side of caution and build up speed a little bit, but
yeah.
I think the weather, with it being damp a little today, has slowed a lot of people down. Because I remember the first time coming here, I mean, you could run 120 through it in the dry, and it'd push you all the way to the outside. But in the damp, 1.5 to 110 is about all I felt comfortable with.
Yeah, it is wet out there. There's a couple of turns. It's got one turn. It's got up here up front. As soon as you come through a hard corner, there is a puddle.
Yeah, the one up over here on 3.
And if you
if you push outside a little bit, it'll get you. You'll be in it.
No, if you're inside, you're good. And then on this back stretch back here, there's it's not a puddle, but
it's a damp across on the back corner over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was spinning in.
Yeah.
Me and the instructor, we were. If you're on the gas and the bike's leaned over, it just kind of steps out a second, and it's somewhat sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're liking it so far. Good. This the weather's not been perfect, but it's not been terrible.
It's not been horrible.
It's been a little drizzly and everything, but we've had fun overall.
The nice thing about CMP is the fact that it's good and bad, because you get sand in your boots
everywhere,
but it soaks up the rain and there's not a whole
it doesn't wash your stuff away like it did at Road Atlanta when it rained.
You're not on pavement.
Yeah, I had to go out and grab some of our stuff that was floating away during the big rainstorm.
It's been better. This is a better experience.
But we're gonna wait for the weather. It's about lunchtime. She's got one session left.
I may or may not go.
We'll see. Then we're gonna go back out. But I mean, for $500 for 3 days, this has still been a blast.
It's nice to not have a ton of people here. It's actually really empty, but it's super nice because you got plenty of track.
Even in D group, there's only maybe 15 to 20.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. In C group where I'm at, there's only 7.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's wide open track.
And it's been really nice because we were doing 15-minute sessions, and now we get 20-minute sessions, and we get an extra session.
Yep. So I mean, we get 8 sessions today, 4 before lunch and 4 after lunch, and I'm already tired.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I think.
I like precision.
They teach you a lot. They show you where the lines are, show you where you're supposed to be. The
instructors
really
are very good. The coach, control riders, coaches, instructors, whatever you want to call them, they're all very nice and very helpful.
Doing very good today. I love that they do a body position class. They've done it the last 2 times we've went. Really helps explain how to get your body off of the bike and how much you're not supposed to put weight on your handlebars.
Yeah, which I always feel guilty of.
Yeah. But it's super nice because they'll watch you out there and they're telling us during the body position, if we're pointing at your hips, it's because you need to get your butt off of your seat. So it was really nice.
Move your ass while on the gas.
Yeah, they went through braking. One part that I didn't really get, and they kind of explained it to me, is when I asked them, when you're going through a left turn and then automatically to a right turn, they were like, once you get through the turn, then you set up on the other one, but you're not pulling your handlebar. You're not pulling the handlebars. You're still putting weight on your legs to the backside. So that's one thing I'd say, is it really teaches you the mechanics of your bike and how you actually turn.
They're very good, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, they've been great.
Glad you're enjoying it.
Highly recommend them.
We're going to sit here and try to cool off. We got the fan going. It's not blowing at anything, so it's not doing anything. But we're going to try to cool off a little bit and see her last session, and then we will break for lunch. We'll see you then. So we just finished lunch and ate some pickles and some jalapeno cheddar sausages, and they were delicious. And we were about to go back out, and it is raining pretty good. I don't know if you can hear it or see the water dripping off. It's raining pretty good. A and B group just went out, and they had maybe, what, 2 people out there? Yeah, maybe 2 people. It was drizzling at first, and then it just got really heavy. While technically the track's still open, if anybody wants to go out in their group, but right now there's nobody on track. Nobody's going out to risk it for the biscuit in the rain yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's raining pretty good. Radar says there's gonna be a storm for the next hour or two. So again, we chalked it up. We've had 4 decent sessions already today, and after 4 o'clock, track runs till 6 today, so we should have 2 more sessions after that.
I
And
went out on my 4th session, and it wasn't even raining, but the track was wet.
damn, yeah.
And one guy had already went off the track. We set up and went back out, but after the first session, the first track, I was getting kind of sideways, and the people behind me were too, so we all kind of just took it easy.
It's good if you want to go out and learn the layout of the track and everything like that, but you already know the layout. So I mean, you do feel that you really work on being smooth in the rain, because I was spinning earlier and trying to do smooth control inputs, but I didn't trust myself with the braking. I was afraid I was going to slide the front trying to trail brake into the curve. So I decided I'm going to sit it out, because I'm not to that level where I'm making a living through this, and I'm not good enough at it yet. So not trying to go out there and wreck anything. We're still trying to learn in the dry. The rain's at a whole other level. These guys are amazing. So right now we're just sitting out, enjoying each other's company.
Mention in the paddock.
See what they say.
Final call.
Yep.
Charlie.
That's my group. Not gonna make it.
Call.
So we just got off track for the last session of the day. There was some pretty good size thunderstorms and rain that came through here. So for how long would you say it was? From 3 to 6 maybe? 3 to 6 they had open track. Yeah, probably from 3 to 6 they had open track, which means anybody could go out at any time. Some people went out in the pouring rain. We did not. We chilled. I think we both fell asleep in the chairs out here, which was nice and relaxing. And then it stopped raining. We let it sit for maybe 10-15 minutes, went out and rode out in the rain. I followed her around, got some video of that. It's a lot of standing water on the tracks. Neither one of us pushed it, went fast or anything like that, but we just got some more practice in the rain or in the wet and had fun. But now we're changed clothes. We're gonna go grab us a bite to eat. I think tomorrow, Saturday, Precision's providing dinner, so tonight we're on our own. We're gonna go into I think it's Camden, South Carolina, and go find us something to eat. All right. We are in lunch break on Saturday. It's our second day here. We haven't had a lot of time to make videos. We been in different groups, not a whole lot of time in between us. So I just ate some sausages we cooked in the air fryer. I was walking around. Laura is redoing the vinyl on the front of her bike. She had some painter's tape to cover up all the lights per the rules, but she didn't like the way it looked since we ran out of blue, and she had blue and orange on there, so she went and bought some black vinyl, and it's cleaned up. She already did out her turn signal. You can see there, it looks very good. And now she's working on the headlights. But we got some background music from one of the coaches up there. Just enjoying the afternoon. It's muggy, but it's not sunny. It's a little hot, but not near as bad as Road Atlanta. I think Laura is gonna ask for a check ride, your next one, maybe?
Try.
What do you mean try?
It's just been very sparse after my last fiasco.
Yeah, her second session didn't go very well. Or second or third, I don't remember.
I think it was
Second
her
session?
Second
Second session.
I set the third one out because of it.
Kind of upset the second session, so took a break to recuperate and get back in the mindset. And then the fourth one was really good. You enjoyed it. I was watching you, took some videos, everything like that. My fourth session, I think it was. Yeah, we had 2 red flags right off the bat. The guy in front of me, I got the video of it. He went down on a KTM in the kink, a little aggressive, a little quick, and he hit the curbs, and out it went. Kind of came in early. Said that 2 red flags in one session the first 10 minutes is a little excessive. but that breeze feels fantastic. We're gonna go, and Kylie's gonna sit on an R3. One of the guys here has an R3. I talked to him about it. His 13-year-old nephew is riding one, so I told him about my 12-year-old daughter, who's really tall, to see if he'd let her sit on it, and he's gonna let us go sit on it. So we're gonna go look at that. We'll be back. Left the track for the end of the second day. Precision catered brisket, chicken wings, and pork loin, I think. So we ate dinner there, and we are headed into Kershaw, South Carolina, to go get some ice cream. We do it every time we come down to CMP. But how was your day?
Not as good as I wish it was.
Why's that?
Because I asked for a check ride and was very hopeful because I'd been told by more than one coach that I was doing really well and everything like that, and I should be able to bump up. And then I asked for my check ride and got told no. So I have to go through another day of classes tomorrow, which I am not happy about because I think it's a waste of time for somebody that's been here 5 times to sit here and have to sit through a class and do the same thing every single time.
Classes are dry, especially by the 5th time.
I mean, it's just, it would be one thing if it was, you know, people that have been there, you know, ahead of time and everything like that, grid them towards the front or something. But it's very difficult when we pay for a 3-day weekend and you're in D group and you have to take the same exact class 3 days in a row. And then you come back and you're not in Charlie, so you got to go back to D group, and that weekend you're sitting through classes the exact same time. It's kind of frustrating. I get that they do you can pick days to come, but it ultimately kind of makes the people that have been in D group suffer because they have to do the same exact class every single time.
Just repetitive.
Maybe there needs to be a group in between Charlie and C and D or something that is, you know, you don't have to sit through that class every single time.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's frustrating. I thought I was doing good. I'd been told by 2 coaches that I was doing good, and then get told that, you know, I'm not good enough to go to Charlie. So, yay, I get to sit through more classes.
She unfortunately didn't have her camera on for her check ride, so we can't see. The coach gave her a few pointers. We were going to go back and look at it, but she forgot to turn her camera on. So she turned it on for the session afterwards. She went back out and rode, and from where I stood, it looked pretty good, but you can only see so much of the track.
We're going to talk to the coach because I talked to him with his helmet on and couldn't really hear a whole lot. So going to go back and try and talk to him and see what he said I need to work on, and try and work on that first thing in the morning.
Get some pointers for tomorrow so you can go back and do another check ride.
Hopefully be out.
Yep. D group tomorrow. And then we're going to go, like I said, review her video, see if there's anything. I think he mentioned not using the whole track, so we're going to go and watch her cameras and see what's going on. But we're going to go get some ice cream. My beautiful wife is driving us over there. Callie's in the back. And we're going to enjoy our afternoon. We just left CMP. We haven't taken a lot of these type of videos because we have been 100 miles an hour, literally and figuratively, trying to get through all the sessions. 3 days of 8 sessions a day is a lot. You look at Laura, she looks tired over there.
I'm exhausted.
I'm on my 3rd energy drink today, you know, health first. But we are making our way back home, and just kind of our thoughts on the weekend. Let me turn the air down just a hair. Our thoughts on the weekend. It was a blast. I love CMP. It's a very technical track, precision track day. Everybody there was awesome.
Yes.
So helpful. The coaches are awesome. There are some fantastic riders, and you learn something following them every time you get behind them.
Yes.
And had a blast doing that. What were your thoughts overall?
It was great. I moved up in class. I got evaluated, and they decided that I could go up and be in C group with Justin. So now I'm in C group with Justin. But last coach that I rode with, Kevin, he actually taught me a lot. I think one of my biggest issues was not like actually going up and talking to the coaches and asking them to, hey, let me follow you and you show me at a good speed. I didn't like D group just for the simple fact that there's such a variety of people that come in and think they know a lot and they're doing a lot, but it's not in the right way. There's not much they can do about that. People are going to come in at different levels, and they got to start somewhere. But I am glad to be out of D group, because I feel like now that I'm in C group, I'm getting to go faster because I don't have a lot of other people in front of me holding me back, keeping me from finding the line and how to carry that speed through a curve and everything like that. So made it a little bit easier. I liked C group. Got to go out and push myself really hard, and did really good, and had a ton of positive feedback from a bunch of different people who'd come up and find you and be like, hey, you're doing awesome, and I liked following behind you because you were, had good lines. So other people notice too when you're doing good, and other people also notice when you're doing really bad. So don't do bad things. mostly has a camera on their bike. So we've caught a few things that people shouldn't have been doing that they did, but that's not our position to deal with. For the most part, they do deal with it and try to keep everybody safe, which they do a really good job at.
Kevin, one of the, I guess, co-owners of
Yes.
Precision.
Yes.
Super nice guy and a fantastic rider to try to follow. It makes me feel terrible about myself. But he did Laura's check ride, her eval, for C Group, and he was a little concerned with her pace for a second. So he said, hey, let me follow you in C Group and kind of make sure you're okay with everybody going so fast. And so he asked me to follow them. And so I got behind him and her, and she went out in C Group. And then when he pointed her by, she took off. And she set a fantastic pace in C Group, and we were out there for 20 minutes. And I think in 20 minutes we had one bike pass us. So she did fantastic. And we had a guy come up to us afterwards and said, hey, I really enjoyed following y'all. And I was just following my wife. She was doing all that. So she did fantastic. Her pace has come up a whole lot.
But I big shout out to Kevin, because he really helped me through the carousel. I think that was a lot of where I was having difficulties. A lot of people have difficulties with that. Learning how to take that curve and keep out and then coming back in, and figuring out how to do that, and watching them do it and be like, hey, they're doing it, I can do it. And then him explaining actually the technique of coming off of your bike. And it's not so much like leaning your bike as it is you coming off the bike and keeping the bike up so that the bike has more tire grip upright, with you carrying the weight and pulling it that direction. He did an excellent job of teaching us that. So my next session, I went out and I probably slowed down a little bit, but I was trying to learn that technique a little bit better. And I can say it really did help.
Yeah, the coaches are super great. There was a dude coach on a Ninja 400 that was waxing my butt, and I enjoyed getting a tow from him and trying to see how he was taking the turns, because I was like, well, if he can do it, I can do it. And that was a blast. I fought him around for almost 20 minutes and had an absolute blast trying to chase that Ninja 400. So the coaches are great, but overall, great weekend. I think we're going to come back in September.
Definitely.
We met some good people who we rode with, who they're coming back in September too, so that's awesome. Everybody's so cool.
And teenagers out here are doing it. I think, how many teenagers?
It was two 13-year-olds.
I think.
At least.
How old was the other one that he?
On the R3, he was 13. There were two 13-year-olds.
I know, but the sister of the one that.
I don't have a clue on that one.
There's a bunch of teenagers out there.
Yeah, a bunch of kids, and we're
absolutely amazing.
When we get some money, we're going to try to get her a bike and get her out there. She's not paying attention. She got her earbuds in, teenager life. But I think we're going to end it off. We're headed back. We're going to get some food and just try to get back, because we both have to go to work in the morning.
Rehydrate.
Yeah, hydrate. All right, thank y'all.